Dear students, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you are all fine. Today's our offline class is about phylum Mollusca. Mollusca is from Latin word molluscis, which means soft. Mollusca are the soft bodies animals. Molluscs or molluscus, they were first studied by Aristotle. Johnston in the year 1650 coined the term mollusca. Mollusca forms the second largest phylum of the kingdom Animalia. There are over 60,000 species of molluscs. Some workers believe that there are 112,000 species of this phylum Mollusca. Now, the general characters of this very phylum. First is the habitat. Molluscs are mostly marine. Many, however, occur in freshwater and some even in damp soil. Symmetry. Molluscs are bilaterally symmetrical, some like Pila, due to torsion or twisting. Adults become asymmetrical. Germ layers. Molluscs are triploblastic with all the three germ layers. Body plan. Molluscs possess tube within a tube body plan. Next characteristic, level of organization. Molluscs have organ system level of organization. Next, body cavity or coelom. Molluscs are coelomate animals. It is schizocele or schizocool. They are truly coelomate. However, coelom is reduced and gets restricted around heart, kidneys, and gonads. Hemocele is present around viscera. Now, the body wall. Molluscs are covered by a calcareous shell and is unsegmented with a distinct head, muscular foot, and visceral hump. Body wall is soft and spongy. There is a soft and spongy layer of skin that forms a mantle over this hump. Next characteristic feature is the digestive tract. Molluscs possess a complete digestive tract with alimentary canal and digestive glands. Digestive glands include salivary glands and hepatopancreas glands. A special file-like rasping organ called radula is found in many molluscs. Now, the blood vascular system. Molluscs possess open type, which includes dorsal heart, arteries that open into sinuses, and the blood is blue due to copper containing blue respiratory pigment hemocyanin. Cuttlefish is an exception in having closed vascular system. A respiratory organ. Molluscs possess feather-like gills called Ctenidia. Pulmonary sac, mantle in semi-terrestrial forms also act as respiratory organs. Now, the excretion. Molluscs possess one or two pairs of sac-like kidneys which are meant for excretion. Gills are also excretory in function. In some molluscs, organs are bogenous or bogenous organs. Bogenous organs are actually excretory glands that serve the function of kidneys. Cabarous organs, which are actually metanephridia, they also work as excretory organs. Ammonia is the chief excretory matter or excretory product in molluscs. Now, the nervous system. Nervous system of molluscs comprises of paired, cerebral, pleural, pedal, and visceral ganglia joined by nerve connectives and commissures. Connectives connect dissimilar ganglia, while as commissures connect similar ganglia. Now, another feature about sexes. Sexes are generally separate, but some are hermaphrodite. For example, Limax. Fertilization can be internal or external. Now, the development. Development in mollusks can be direct or indirect. In the indirect, larval stages are veliger, trochophore, glochidium. Examples of mollusks are octopus, also called as devilfish, because it can change its color. It ejects an inky fluid in water and forms a screen for defense. Sepia or the cuttlefish is another example of molluscus. It is edible. Shell of sepia is used as a source of calcium for pet birds. Unio is an example of a molluscus. It is called freshwater mussel. Its shell is used for manufacturing buttons. Classification of mollusca. Phylum Mollusca has been divided into 7 classes, and these classes include Monopelcophora, Apelcophora, Polypelcophora, Gastropoda, Scaphopoda, Pelicypoda, and Cephalopoda. Polypelcophora and Apelcophora classes, they are together called Amphineura. Now the first class of phylum Mollusca, Monopelcophora. In Greek, monos means one, plex means plate, and pherein means bearing. Shell is spoon or cup-shaped in Monopelcophora. A single piece. Monopelcophora possesses characters of both annelids or the annelida and mollusca. For example, Neopilina. Then second class, Amphineura. In Greek, amphi means both plus two dura nerves. There is present a non-gangliated nerve ring around mouth with two pairs of interconnected nerve cord. For example, Chaetopleura. Third class, Gastropoda. In Greek, gaster means belly or stomach, podas means foot. Gastropoda forms the largest class and includes largest number of molluscs. Shell is made up of one piece. Early embryo is symmetrical, but during development, the body twists, showing torsion, so that the body becomes asymmetrical. Examples are Pila, Arpila, and Limax. Fourth class, Scaphopoda. Scapha in Greek means boat, podas means foot. Shell is tubular and open at both ends. For example, Dentalium. Fifth class, Pelicypoda or Lamellibranchiata or bivalvia. Pellicus in Greek means head chat. Podas means foot. Shell is made up of two halves. For example, Ionio, mytiles or sea mussel. Seventh class, Cephalopoda. Kephale in Greek means head, podas means foot. Head and foot regions are combined and modified into a structure which has eyes and 8 tentacles. Hence the name cephalopod or head foot. Cephalopods are regarded at the top of invertebrates evolution in terms of learned behavior they exhibit. Shell is external, for example, Nautilus. Shell is internal, for example, sepia. Shell is absent, for example, octopus. Examples of are sepia, loligo, octopus. This was about the phylum Mollusca with its classification. Thanks.